All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all glory and praises to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kodash, the honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone. Honors and salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing his word, truth, sincerity. All right, this is the brother Tawab Bakah from GMS Los Angeles / Inland Empire. Come back with another video in the spirit. And once again, Thawadi Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai for homage to his truth. Allow me to wake up another day and putting the spirit on me to do another lesson in hopes to edify the hopeful elect. Okay, so in this video, what I want to go into is being born again. Okay, and this is going to you new brothers, as well as you few sincere sisters out there that may be new to this faith. You learning that you're an Israelite, okay, and coming out of this world, seeing this world, the things that we've been taught, the things that we've learned, coming into this knowledge, we have to, basically start from scratch. And that's what it means to be born again. It's not speaking physically being born again. This thing is spiritual. It's a spiritual rebirth, so to speak, and meaning us doing that 180, coming back to our true customs, our true culture, which is the law, statutes, and commandments that the Lord gave unto our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, okay? That covenant he made with us, by giving us those law, statutes, commandments to abide by. And, we went off, we sinned against the Lord, so therefore we're under these curses. We're on the bottom right now, and all these other nations are above us. Primarily the so-called white man, which is the nation of Edom, okay? But now that we've been, the Lord has showed favor, starting with his elect. The Lord has raised up teachers in these latter times, to bring forth this word, to bring forth this truth. Now you got the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the true Israelites according to the Bible, are waking up, and this is the main thing. This is what this thing is about. It's about doing that 180, man, being born again, meaning we start to live our lives according to the scriptures, man. See, these scriptures, this is our guide, this is our navigation, this is that light in this world of darkness, okay, whereas wickedness is all around about us, and you got these other Israelite camps out here, some of them, they're all about the gimmicks. It's all about the outward, who got the flashiest garment, okay, who got the valiant stance, or who looks like a warrior, out there on the highways and byways, even though it's not, we're spiritual soldiers. Yahushua referred, well, the Lord said, and the scriptures say, endure hardness as a good soldier, okay? But that's speaking in a spiritual sense, man, because right now we don't have the power to rise up against our enemies. We're in a very low position. We're weak right now. That's why we need a savior. That's why Yahushua, we have to wait upon Yahushua to return to deliver us, because we have no power here. All right. So that's why, Esau, the so-called white man, he sees that his rulership is going down. He sees that his kingdom is through, and that's why, you got camps all over the world. I'm talking about Great Millstone. Start with apostles and elders on down, bringing out this truth. Now our people are waking up all over the place, but like I said, you got these camps out here. They're giving the wrong impression what this truth is all about. The truth ain't about having the flashiest garment. It's not about having the biggest congregation. It's not about, um, you know, receiving praise from men. Seeking for vain glory. This thing is about changing your life, man, getting right with the Lord. Okay, so I'm just gonna bring out a few scriptures, and I pray this is edifying. So I'm gonna get right into it. This is St. John chapter 3 verse 1. It says, there was a man of the Pharisees named Nicodemus, a ruler of the Jews. The same came to Yahushua by night and said unto him, Rabbi, we know that thou art a teacher come from the Most High, for no man can do these miracles that thou doest except the Most High be with him. You see, and Nicodemus, being a Pharisee, he was into the law, So Nicodemus came to Yahushua because he knew Yahushua, the Lord was with Yahushua. He knew that Yahushua was the Son of the Most High, okay, because he seen the miracles that the Lord did, okay. It says, Yahushua answered and said unto him, verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom of the Most High, right? So Yahushua made a spiritual statement to Nicodemus. He said, in order for, a man can't see the kingdom of the Lord except he be born again. Meaning he has to have that spiritual rebirth, meaning doing that 180. Okay. But this is what Nicodemus said. All right, it says, Nicodemus saith unto him, how can a man be born when he is old? Can he enter the second time into his mother's womb and be born? Now, Nicodemus, he heard the words that came out of Yahushua's mouth, but he didn't perceive that was a spiritual statement Yahushua was making. Okay, Yahushua wasn't talking about a physical birth, okay? Because how the hell is a like he said, how can a man be born when he is old? That doesn't make any sense. So clearly Nicodemus didn't he didn't have a spiritual outlook. Okay, he wasn't thinking spiritually when Yahushua made that statement. All right, it says, I'm gonna read it again. It says, Nicodemus saith unto him, how can a man be born when he is old? Can he enter the second time into his mother's womb and be born? Yahushua answered, verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born of water and of the Spirit, he cannot enter into the kingdom of the Most High. And that water is talking about this word, man. In the spirit of the Spirit, he cannot enter into the kingdom of the Most High. So the only way, basically what Yahushua is telling Nicodemus, the only way a man can enter into the kingdom of the Lord, which is an Israelite man, is if he's born through this word, okay? He's baptized in this water, which is these scriptures, okay? This is how we're born again, okay? Because now in the time that we're in now, us being here in Babylon the Great, aka America, okay, we all discontinue from our heritage. Israel, the name Israel was forgotten among our people, okay? So wherever state or land we were born in here in Babylon, okay, we was raised up, in this Babylon culture, Babylon way of living, okay, Babylonian way of living, okay? So now, hearing this word, the Lord raising up the teachers, raising up the prophets, okay, starting with apostles, elders on down, that they learn from their elders, right? Now we're in a time where, men are being born again spiritually, okay? coming back to this truth. Okay, and that's what it's all about. Being born again, waking up to who you are, and 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 doing that 180 and living according to these scriptures, man. Applying these scriptures in our day-to-day walk. Okay, while we out and about in the midst of these people. Okay. See, this is what this thing is all about. Okay, it's about, like I said, I keep saying, is that 180. Changing, our life, changing how we eat, changing how we communicate with one another. Okay, how we treat our neighbors. Okay, all levels. Okay. All right, got another one. This is Ephesians chapter 4, verse 17. It says, "This I say therefore, and testify in the Lord, that ye henceforth walk not as other Gentiles walk, in the vanity of their mind, having the understanding darkened, being alienated from the life of the Most High through the ignorance that is in them, because the blindness of their heart, who being past feeling have given themselves over to lasciviousness, to work with to work all uncleanness with greediness, but ye have not learned so Hamashiach." Right, because see, growing up among these other nations, okay, we learned their works. Okay, we kept these holidays. Okay, these different customs of these heathen. Okay, and we were in that heathenistic state of mind, and we were alienated from the life of the Lord. Living according to what the scriptures say. So we was out here eating all sorts of abominations. Okay, worshiping these idols. Okay, we was caught up into the affairs of this life, the cares of this world. Okay, now we're learning about the truth. We're learning Yahweh Shai. Now we're putting off those things. Okay, we're putting off that former conversation. Now we're putting on that godly conversation. Because the conversation of this world is ungodly. Okay. All right. He says, "If so, be that ye have heard him and have been taught by him, as the truth is in Yahweh Shai, that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lusts." You see, because in the world, like I said, when we was in the world, we was caught up into the ways of the world. Okay, you might have been a brother that might have try to make it in the entertainment world or the sports world. Okay, but those things are in order for you to reach a high level in this society, you gotta become corrupt. You gotta give yourself over to Satan. Okay, you gotta sell your soul. Okay, and we see it. What are people that so-called made it to the top, or whatever, wherever genre or wherever field they may be in. They reached a certain level because they had to sell their soul, and his photos of them throwing up the Baffy, okay, the Baphomet hand sign. They all throw up the pyramid. With the all seeing eye. They gotta make all these these satanic hand gestures to let the least know that they sold their soul. In order for them to keep that certain lifestyle, and they have to do rituals, man. They have to sacrifice family members. Okay, they got to drink blood. They got to do all sorts of despicable, heinous acts, man, in order for them to live that lifestyle, man. And those individuals, they're going to be destroyed, man. Because a lot of them, they know what they're doing is evil, man. But they do it just for the sake of, so they, just for the sake of them, um, living that luxurious, so-called luxurious life. All right, it says back in Ephesians 4:22, it says that you put off concerning the former conversation the old man which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind. That's where it starts, the mind. Okay, so in the world, wherever's on your mind, that's where your affections is gonna lie. Okay, wherever it is in your mind, that's what you hold dear to you. Okay, so everything starts in the mind. So being in the world, the only thing that was in the mind was the things of this world. Now that we've been returned to the truth, now our mind is towards the Lord, man, towards the kingdom of heaven. Okay, affections on things above, not on the things on the earth. Okay, it says, wherefore, putting away lying, speak every man truth with his neighbor, for we are members of one another. Right, we're not to lie to one another. We're not to mislead our neighbors. Okay, and you got a lot of Israelite camps. You got individuals that call themselves Israelites out there misleading the people, lying to the people. Okay, so clearly they have not put off that old man. Okay, it says, mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth, fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection, evil concupiscence, and covetousness, which is idolatry, for which things sake the wrath of the Most High cometh on the children of disobedience, in the which ye also walked some time where ye lived in them. Right, because we were caught, like I said, we was in the world. We was in the state of ignorance, which is another way of saying darkness, ignorance. Okay, so we was out here in those, having those vile spirits on us, So now we're walking in the light. We're not in darkness no more. Now we're in the light. Okay, it says, lie not one to another. It says, seeing that ye have put off the old man with his deeds, and have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge after the image of him that created him. Right, so we're supposed to be going after the image of Yahweh Shai. Okay, Yahweh Shai set forth that example, because Yahweh Shai was perfect. Okay, Yahweh Shai didn't sin. Okay, not saying we're not going to sin, because we're, like I said, we're in the sinful flesh, but that's the mindset, that's the mind frame. That's why it says we're supposed to renew our mind. The mentality is supposed to be, we're supposed to be as perfect or upright as we possibly can, just like how Yahweh Shai was on the earth. That's the mindset for us to be, to strive for, okay? Because, like I said, when ultimately, when all hell breaks loose, the Lord is only coming back, for those that are diligently seeking him, that have that mindset, that have renewed their mind and done that 180, okay, and diligently seeking after the Lord, man. That's what it's all about. Not seeking the praises of men, not seeking that vain glory, okay, which is a corruptible crown. Okay, we looking for that incorruptible crown, which that crown is gonna come literally directly from the Lord, Yahweh Shai. Okay, because he's gonna place crowns upon the head of the elect. Okay. All right, got another one. This is 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 1. It says, wherefore, laying aside all malice and all guile and hypocrisies and envies and all evil speakings as newborn babes, desire the sincere milk of the word, that you may grow thereby. You see? So we're supposed to lay aside all malice, being malicious. We're not supposed to be malicious towards one another. Okay, we're not, and guile meaning lie. We're not supposed to lie to one another. Okay, we're not supposed to be hypocrites towards one another, envying one another, speaking evil of one another. We're not supposed to be doing any of those things. Okay, or it says, and as newborn babes, we're to desire the sincere milk of the word. That's how we grow. The fundamentals. The basics. Okay. How the name of the Lord, the name of the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son. Okay, learning who we are. Your respective tribe. Okay, knowing who your enemies is. Okay, learning how to treat your neighbor. Your fellow Israelite. Okay, so on and so forth. That's how we, learning in His Word, learning through, learning these scriptures, we're able to grow. Okay, and having teachers, apostles, elders, brothers that the Lord has set above us, set over us as an order to guide us properly. They set forth that example on how we should follow the Lord Yahweh Shai. Okay, as Apostle Paul said, "Be ye followers of me as I am of Yahweh Shai." All right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring out this one final scripture and I'm gonna wrap it up. This is Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 15. It says, "And I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding." You see, and that's the apostles and elders. And the men that taught them as well. And to this point now you got brothers that's that learn from the apostles and elders, that they're elders now, and brothers coming underneath them, so on and so forth. Okay, this is how we're able, this truth is ever able to flourish, man, to go out, go out throughout this earth, man, through the brethren. Okay, to build one another up, with these scriptures. Okay, as it says in Isaiah 28th chapter, whom shall teach knowledge, and whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast. Okay, once again, desiring that sincere milk of the word. That's how we're able to grow. And like I said, doing that 180, man. Okay, that's how it, being born again. When you're born again, when you're born, you're a babe. You're a baby. And, you have to, get that milk, that nourishment in order for you to grow, And this is spiritually speaking about the word, man. Okay? So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to wrap it up. Like I said, I pray this is edifying to you sincere brothers as well as you few sisters out there, man. Stay strong, keep fighting, man. We're almost out of here. So with that, I'm going to give all glory and praises to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim HaKodash, the honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, honors and salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing his word in truth, sincerity. Shalom.